Welcome, Masters of the Universe fans and toy collectors alike. I am Retro John, and today I am going to be reviewing the Masters of the Universe new for 2021 Battle Armor Skeletor. Battle Armor Skeletor was, I don't know, I got him really late in my in life, actually. I had Battle Armor He-Man, but I don't think I ever actually owned a Battle Armor Skeletor for the longest time, and I'm really sad because I love his armor design. We'll get into all that here in just a little moment here. First, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on with this packaging. We have the new for 21 in the corner here, the Master Universe logo, and yes, it does. Is it still embroidered? No, this is not embroidered like the other one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. We have the Battle Armor logo, which I believe is the same font they used for the original. Protection powered by evil magic. So we have battle damage, retro play, we have the figure right here, we got all the little accessories, and we have some amazing artwork in the top corner here. I'm loving it. You'll see he's a deluxe figure, which means he's going to be a little bit more than the other single carded figures, about $19.99, so 20 bucks. We have some great artwork here. I love it. We got Evil Land, we got Battle Armor Skeletor, we got Beast Man. Skeletor conjured his own battle armor within a darker depth of Snake Mountain. So they actually mention Snake Mountain on this. We already know that we're getting Castle Grayskull, so could Snake Mountain be announced later this year? For next year? We'll find out. I bet a Toy Fair. Well, we'll either find it at a Toy Fair or one of the Comic-Cons or PowerCon. So many cons. Hopefully we'll get to go to some of these. We get how to do the little action feature just like we do on the vintage card backs. I love it. Speaking of vintage card back, we also have the cross sells of all the figures in the line. Take a look. It's amazing that we're getting these figures already. And that is that. Let's open him up and take a look at the figure inside. Curious. Alright, here's our Skeletor out of the package, and I think I called it in my Battle Armor He-Man video. I really do like this figure. Let's go ahead and go over the articulation and everything first. So his head is on that ball joint, so you can look up and down, sideways, left to right, all around. His arms do go out. His waist does turn. He does have the legs that go out that far, forwards, backwards. He's got the bendable swivel knees. He's got the boot cut swivel, and he's got the ball joint ankles. All the awesome articulation that we have come to know and love from this lineup. Now, I don't know, I always loved this armor. And let's go ahead, if you didn't watch the He-Man review, we'll go ahead and take a look at the elephant in the room. Yes, this is smaller. It should reach to about the edge of here and here. You're supposed to be able to use two thumbs and do these. I have tiny thumbs, but not tiny enough to... So it makes it a little difficult. Let's go ahead and talk about the armor here. So we got that black and purple design, including that skull, the spikes, looks like leather straps, all the way around to the back. And it just looks awesome. I love the little protruding shoulder areas. And yes, just like He-Man, Skeletor has a spot for his accessory, which we'll go over here shortly. Let's go over his spring-loaded damage indicator. So I love this. This is awesome. But if you tap it once, okay, you get a slash on it, and if you do it again, there you go. Pretty cool. What's even cooler is, just like He-Man, you could still pull him apart, and you can take his head off, you can take his arms off, you can give this armor to another character if you want. You wanted to give it to Beast Man, you could probably do that. You want to give it to Merman if you're able to get him. No luck here yet. You can do that. You can give this to Man-at-Arms if you want. You can give it to anyone you want. That is the awesome customable ability, I don't know, of this lineup. Let's go ahead and go over some of his accessories. So, he of course comes with his Havoc Staff, which is awesome. Does fit perfectly in his left hand. And he comes with the other half of the Power Sword, which, well, typically I would just do this, and he would hold it just fine, but that's not what it was designed for. We're going to pop this off. And we're going to put up his other accessory on, which is another right hand to hold his accessories, which is a sword. So now he can hold on to the sword if he wants to. He can do a wield. Yeah. Or, how about this? Switch and bring out his other accessory, which is an awesome shield with a gritting skull. And he can hold on to the shield. And I said he can hold on to the shield. There we go. Now hold on to the shield. And clip it to his forearm. Like so. And there you go. It's very awkward. You can't really get a whole lot of arm movement out of it. So posing, he's kind of posing it like that. Yeah. So kind of awkward because the fins and everything. But he can hold it. You can get a decent pose out of it. I'm sure you can get more if you try. So pretty cool. I do love it. And there's so much going on with these Battle Armor figures. He-Man had an extra head, so Skeletor needs an extra head. He's more of a grinning, smiling, smirking Skeletor. Not as angry looking as this one. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll take and pop that one off. We'll pop this one on. This one doesn't really pop on. Like, you don't hear that pop with a click. And there we go. We have Skeletor. There's a new head. And for those of you, I want to put him over here, standing happily. For those of you who don't like the open mouth Skeletor, pop his head off. Pop another head on. Because now you have two other heads to choose from. Now you have a more angry Skeletor. And I actually like this. I actually like this version. I cannot lie. Oh, his armor came off. How'd that happen? Let's trade heads. Oh, it wasn't on very well. Pop this one on. Is it on? I do not know. Wow, his armor just wants to keep popping off. Just like the vintage. Alright. And now we got this Skeletor, which almost gives it more of a vintage feel to it, honestly. I think that's maybe what they were going for. It wasn't for that little smirk on the side there. Like from here over, it looks just very vintage. I like it. But you know what? I really got used to the Skeletor head. So I might just leave it on there for now. For now. And I honestly think I prefer this head. So we're going to pop it on. Hopefully it's on. There we go. So, now, here's something else you can do. If you have that Battle Armor He-Man, you have his sword. Now that you have Skeletor's other half of the sword, you can put these suckers together. Like so. And my God, do these things fit better than the vintage or what. I mean, there's almost no cracks in the sword. I think they fit better than the swords that came with the other figures, the other Origin figures. So yeah. And then Battle Armor He-Man came with that blast effect. So you can go ahead, pop the sword in either Skeletor or He-Man's hand, whichever you prefer. There we go. Take that blast effect, the wider end, put it just like slide it like so, and there you go. Pretty darn cool. I just wish this wasn't so heavy. So, alright, well there you have it. We have Battle Armor Skeletor and Battle Armor He-Man. We got Clamp Champ showing up here pretty soon. This is just an amazing line. I'm very happy we're getting these. And I can't wait for the other waves. I really can't. I mean, we're getting all these awesome figures, and coming up we're getting a Land Shark. Excuse me. We're getting Castle Grayskull. With Grayskull, we're getting a new Sorceress figure, and this is just amazing. I'm loving this lineup. It's like being 5 years old all over again, except harder to find the figures. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you think of Battle Armor Skeletor here, or any of the figures, honestly. You just want to make a comment, go ahead. I'm happy with that. I typically try to respond as quickly as I can. Also, hit that like button. Helps me out, lets me know you care. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Until next time, we don't say goodbye. We say good journey.